touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. For the bank and they know I'm in prison. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my boy heavy. I'm the best and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching her, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need to pull the mail before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run a like a runner do it. Stun on her till like a stunner do it. I'm the best, I'm the best, and you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, and I go, and I'm go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, and you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, and I go, and I'm go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. Top dog like I
Welcome back, everybody, to AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas. It's Texans football as we rejoin the action in quarter number one. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And that is no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Trying to build on that opening drive touchdown, but the drive stalls out. And then you get the missed field goal here, so they wind up with nothing to show from drive number two.
Two sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Off the play fake. Graves. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Got a man, and Schwartz complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his sixth touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. That's why you got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Drive there, just 4 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. And now out comes Houston. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Third down, Corral. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack it for a loss of 5. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And what a great call defensively there because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got him. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
And if you're wondering just how quickly that sack occurred, the next-gen stats tell us 2.6 seconds is all he had to throw the football. They go play action here on first down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Anthony Schwartz with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. The play after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Texans offense set to regain possession. Game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
The handoff, running left, Henry. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A first down throw here for Corral.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Kayvon Thibodeau
in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the shotgun now. Here's an in. Now Brown. Oh, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Texans football to start quarter 2. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him. Maybe even have a 3rd person in the area and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his, because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Off play action. Graves. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Off the play fake. Graves. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They're going to try and throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. They'll start by running the option to the right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Certainly not what the offense wanted down here, going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, look who got involved. I mean, when you got a strong safety who can drop into the box, never needs an invitation to be one of those guys in run defense, does he? Wakes up every morning just a little bit ticked off.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. On first down, Graves. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Graves.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. From the 6. And he returns this to the 22. Houston's offense taking over again. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple it, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week, solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. On 1st and 10, Graves. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end, Andrews. Looking to throw. Graves. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Anthony Schwartz
On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead.
The extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Corral on 1st down. Open man is Duvernay.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Here's Corral on 1st down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive. Graves.
Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Off play action. Graves. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.
And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning them into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Graves. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit.
And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball. He's past the 30, and he will be out of bounds. So no touchdown on a missed field goal return here. And on that wild note, we will come to an end here in the first half of play.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Back to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Fielded right around the 8.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll start out here with the option left. He will push his way down to about the 14.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third down, Corral.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25.
So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Throwing on 1st down. Graves. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. That's caught left sideline. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Graves. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year.
And the Cowboys just continue to roll.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Houston set to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Well, yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Corral. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Corral. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. Here's the option, running right, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 3rd down, Corral, open man.
And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st down, Graves. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Graves looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Looking to throw. Graves. And his throw here's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Graves. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one is over a long time ago.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Shotgun snap to Corral.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans.
John Mechie
from 8 yards out.
And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
And the offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding him.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but
we're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Operating from the gun, Graves. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. On 1st and 10, Graves. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Anthony Schwartz.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was won a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
And here comes the Texans now.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Corral.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Texans on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. 3rd and long. Corral. He completes it to Henry. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Corral.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Graves toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Throwing on 1st down. Graves. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Corral looking to pass, 2nd down.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll give him 8 that time, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.